I don't know why the hell flashbang confused me for a second there. I was gonna make a titty joke about, something I like to be flashed by, but this case doesn't really work out. What the hell's the point of you?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Dun, 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 dun. Barnstormers, Sunday, June 22nd, 11:41 a.m. We are making damn good time getting into the middle of town, and hopefully getting into the office before we end up late, because, let's be honest, if I punch into work late one more damn time, HR is gonna be up my ass and down my throat, and then I'm gonna punch HR in the face. So, punching in either way, or punching out, I guess. Kill queen spiders. Right. Okay, let's see about trying to discover the batteries and upgrades. Holster. The one thing I don't know how to use. Because let's be honest, none of my weapons are ever holstered. They're never safely tucked away. Master Gardener. Shatter pots. Did you really have to give me a freaking objective like that when I'm trying to be careful about not obliterating the level while I'm still trying to find any of the freaking batteries? Like there. If I blew up this area, that battery would have gone flying. Freaking game trying to do to me. What are you? Slash and burn. Burn hay bales. Once again, for some reason, it feels like the freaking game's trying to encourage my destructive behavior, which isn't, entirely surprising. That's supposed to be the friggin' Garden of Evil level, right? It looks like it is, but it also kind of looks like, for some reason, they didn't render hedges? That's a weird design choice, but okay. Never noticed that before. Where are you? Damn it! Wrong button! The old classic. What the hell does that mean? Drop the anvil on a spider. How the sweet Jesus am I meant to do that? And of course, one wrong press. What the hell? How would they not get obliterated? One wrong press and I blow early. What about you? Balloon. Hey, Pennywise, you lose something? How the hell are you gonna lure Georgie into the sewers? So, you want me to use Pennywise's balloons to manage to drop a freaking anvil on a spider? At least they gave me a freaking X marks the spot location to put a freaking cheesy poof on. Yeah, this one. Oh, come on. Ooh, Molotovs, thank you. And a battery. Haha, sneaky bastards. Trying to hide stuff from me, the hell you think you're doing? Huh. John Wick called, he wants his case back. What the hell? There we go. Managed to get it. Ooh, managed to get a few others. I can't pick it up. Did that freaking... I swear to God that anvil was jumping. Either way. Huh, actually got a 2-for-1 there. Kill spider queens and drop an anvil. Okay, so I get whatever's in the case. What the hell is in the case? Ooh, okay. For trying to send me into the atmosphere, you bastards are gonna burn. What the hell was... You know what? I'm pretty sure this game is set in the States, so it's not entirely surprising to find out that you can buy a freaking... Oh God, if I get this wrong. AR-15 at some farmer's market? Right next to your eggplants, your oranges, your leeks, I guess. You also get something that can help you, I guess, cause a few leaks in the human body. Yes, I know this isn't necessarily the most efficient way to burn the entire level to the ground, but it's also kind of fun. Okay, maybe we should unlock a few areas. What about this? The greenhouse? Got carrots. Got what I think should be an onion. And bountiful harvest. I love things that are bountiful. Pick veggies. See, farmers have this little trick. I don't know if any of you have ever heard it before. It's a very not well-known fact. But the fastest way to harvest something, whether it be the internal organs of a human being and or vegetables, is to usually use high-octane explosives. See? Ah. It's also a good way to wipe generations of 8-legged freaks off the planet's face, apparently. Still need to burn hay bales. Ooh, there's one. Bastard. Maybe I should have looked around first. Oh, flashbang grenade. Lovely. Something for me to get flashed with that's... Huh. Wrench. Why did the wrench confuse me? Finish what you're saying. Dead spider. Ooh, Omega file. Grab it before it burns. Of course I nearly burn up an Omega file. I don't know why the hell flashbang confused me for a second there. I was gonna make a titty joke about, you know, something I like to be flashed by, but this case doesn't really work out. What the hell's the point of you?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Ah, besides causing an epilepsy warning. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Ow, my eyes. Barn's next. Sometimes, just gotta use the classic. Hello? Slash and burn. Another objective done. Woo! And we actually finished the majority of the level just there. There's another upgrade. Nice! Things are turning out really well. Okay, with the case, you know, okay, you can probably just find that in farmer's market, but no, this just straight up John Wick's trunk. What the hell? Actually, before we start the Arachno Gauntlet, what the hell's in here? I still haven't found the majority of the batteries somehow. Sticky lemon? One, who the hell made my lemon sticky? I freaking hate that. Two, what? What the hell does that even begin to mean? Gonna look for batteries. Freaking excuse me? Where the hell did they get this thing? Harbor Freight? And final battery. Thank you very much. Okay, Arachno Gauntlet time. And I'm making great time now that I look at it. Now I look at the freaking recording. Kill spiders using the assault rifle without reloading. It's gonna be like the freaking revolver all over again, isn't it? Oh, 5. Well, to be fair, the sword performance I just saw, 5 kills is actually kind of difficult. Hang on. Freaking energy drinks get our heart rate going so freaking fast that time itself slows, which probably means very, very bad things for our survival. God, what is wrong with this thing? There we go. Well, that worked out in the end. Easy enough. Simple, straightforward level. Didn't have to recruit anyone. Just had to eliminate the spider threats and basically wipe out a freaking farmer's market worth of vegetables. Absences. Still employees from Langston. Date January 13, 8:12 a.m. Subject absences. West and Stone are both taking a leave of absence for personal reasons. Nevertheless, our work must continue. On an unrelated note, I've heard several complaints about pests at Site B. Cooper, I believe that the problem falls within your new responsibilities. Please take care of it this evening. What a way to get told that you've gotten a promotion, in air quotes, by being told that your new responsibilities are dealing with the pests that everyone is complaining about. Huh. Military grade optics. Attaches to the most powerful weapon in your arsenal. That sounds useful, especially if it attaches to that damn assault rifle. Maybe I'll be able to hit something. And wait, the holster's for my freaking spider tracker? Where the hell was I keeping it before? My prison pockets? Paper trail. Sunday, June 22nd, 4:28 p.m. Okay, it took us a few hours to get here, so HR may be a little pissed about us being late, because honestly, we probably are late. But considering the spider threat we've run into, HR may not be a thing anymore. Starting off, radioactive spiders, freaking lovely. Secondly, really? That's the most powerful weapon in my arsenal. It's the thing that's not even a weapon. Burn computers. Erase hard drives. There's a lot simpler and honestly better ways to erase friggin' data you want gone, but sure, you want me to burn the computers? I'll burn the computers. Wouldn't be the first illegal activity I've committed in a video game. Ooh, think they said burn the computers, not the entire desk. Oh crap. Of course. I was given one simple... Are those potted plants in a pots? I mean, like, are the potted plants, pots and all, buried inside another pot? What the hell? Also, do you mind cooling it a little bit? Stupid. Holy hell. Okay, I think this room is clear of anything I want to keep in one piece, so, we should be fine to, handle the spider menace. Yeah. That's fine. Don't you love it when you're born into the world and you immediately burn? Christ. Okay, next room. Oh god, it's one of these offices. Freaking beanbag chairs. You son of a... Hey, unlocked ID, nice. I get to see where the goblins sleep. Freaking jerkwad. You can take him up to HR, which has probably been eaten by spiders now I think about it. I was about to say, I need to take a little bastard up to HR because he spat his white goo in my face. Got it all in my eyes. I couldn't see what I was doing. And of course, I managed to miss at point blank range. Nope. IT's gone. There does seem to be a USB though. A lot of USBs. Right? Ooh, battery. Get out of your treasure family portrait. I need the damn collectible. A lot of USBs. What the hell? Hack the mainframe. Seems more like we're just gaining physical access to servers and then using the freaking US security USBs, I guess, to get in. What the hell? Ah, there it is. Just sitting right there. Clearly. Oh! Come on, I didn't even pull out the freaking flamethrower or the guns or anything. It just burst into flames. I am not paying for that, so we probably should just finish this room off real quick. That everything? Yeah, that's everything. Let's go ahead and just finish this area off real quick before anyone discovers what I did to the server. I'm not paying for that crap. Fire in the hole! Burned a few more computers. Still got a few more that need burnt. I think the only computer I haven't burnt yet is in here. Yep, there we go. Race our drives. You know, I can't remember the name of the freaking company, but there's a company that recovers, data. Ooh, ammo. Nice. There's a company that recovers data from, like, burnt servers and just in general accidents where computers get heavily damaged, but the data on the freaking hard drives and stuff needed to be recovered no matter what, because it was, like, really important. I'm having flashbacks. Last time I tried to go looking for a cake that looked something like this, a freaking psychotic robot tried to kill me. And surprisingly enough, it wasn't the first time some sort of baked sweet nearly got me killed, so let's just handle any possible trap before we get any closer to that damn thing. Excuse me? The cake survived? What the hell? Am I back in this thing with dummy C4? What happened? How did it survive? How did it survive? You know what? I don't want to know. Make a wish? Blow out the candle. That does not seem to be working. How the hell do I blow out a candle? That would probably work. Fire extinguisher. Something we definitely didn't need. Thank you, I think. Ooh. See, it's off the rails, so there's no way in hell I'd be able to get it anyways, so let's go ahead and just break in here. Royal grape. Now, that's gotta make a queen. And that's a massive stack of donuts. Holy crap, that's a massive stack of donuts. Well, to be fair, I don't think anyone in the office is alive anymore, so might as well take the donuts with us when we leave. It's not like anyone's gonna complain. If they do, well, we had the majority of our arsenal. Laser. Let me guess, it's for the friggin' flashbang? Revolver? Shuriken? No, not the shuriken. They couldn't risk making the shuriken actually decent. Hi. You want an upgrade? Promotion, maybe? And the women's restroom. Place I'm not usually allowed to go. But in this case, I either have permission or there just isn't anyone around to complain. Huh. Is nice. Why the hell was there revolver ammo in the women's friggin' sink? Door number 1. Nothing. Door number 2. Nothing. Door number 3. Still nothing. Door number 4. Really nothing. Huh. Am I crazy or is this room just empty? Why was this locked behind, like, kills? Oh! Didn't know I could take out the toilets. Hello. Dead is better, but what the hell do you mean by zombie spider? Where the hell is the final task? I swear to God I'm missing one. I feel like the women's... Oh, duh. Destroy toilets. That's why I need into the women's restroom. Okay, well. Boom. Boom. I think the best way to take out a freaking toilet is just with an explosive aerial drone strike. Nice. Now that was good. Okay. Hi. What are you green for? You supposed to be like a Hulk spider or something? You good? You're, seem to be struggling. Ooh, Omega file. There's a lot of you in here. That one has a crate. Get him. Oh, zombie spiders. Right. Okay. Let's actually give them a second. Surprisingly enough, killing the bastards that create the zombie spiders makes it kind of difficult to actually... Ooh, thank you. Makes it kind of difficult to actually kill the zombie spiders, because, you know, there's nothing left to make more of them. What the hell am I doing? There we go. And that should be... Little bastard will die already. There we go. Dead is better. Nice. Okay, so that is the majority of these dealt with. Just need to kill some radioactive spiders. Somehow I managed to already have killed one. I don't actually know when that happened. Okay. And the crate is... That is definitely not a stapler, but I'll take it either way. RPG! As if this isn't overkill. You bastards want to make my life... Printer's not jammed anymore. You little bastards want to make my life difficult by not wanting to turn these freaking spiders into zombies just for me to kill them again. And you expect me not to turn on you? Not natural. Good. Little shitheads. Using 10 different methods? What counts as a different method? It's one. It's probably gonna be two. Good. Good. Go. Oh god, I gotta get a kill with a shuriken. Freaking heart's gonna explode at this rate. That is probably the best shuriken kill I've ever gotten. I have no clue if a flashbang can kill a spider or not. I mean, technically, unlike what a lot of people tend to think, flashbangs aren't actually harmless. They're quite, harmful. Not just to your eyes. Eat drone! Or up to 6. God, do I even have 10 methods? Nah, I'm out. I'm out of time. I'm gonna real quickly move on to the next. So I'm pretty sure in the original series I had the same issue. I'm gonna move on to the next level real quick, but I'm just saving my progress by going to the next level. But I'm gonna come back to this one and with full ammunition and everything, actually complete that, because I don't think I can do it right now with like 2 or 3 of my weapons being out. I think I have enough, but it's just. Really? 24 minutes? Okay. Start with the obvious. Yeah. Here's one last one for you. God, I can't believe I'm about to get killed with the lawnmower. There we go. Nice. And surprisingly enough, despite all the freaking energy drinks I was chugging, I'm still alive! Somehow! Big Boss wanted the office rearranged and redecorated, so we're gonna have to get all of this stuff out of here. And yes, HR did agree that this was the fastest, simplest, and cheapest method. Once again, the cake's immune. There we go. Wait, what? Concentrated beam of light that quickly drains the tracker's battery? What? Yeah, I get that. Why the hell can I put a freaking laser beam on my tracker? What the hell? Contingency Omega, Saturday, June 23rd, something, something. What the sweet Jesus? I'm confused and scared. Corporate secrets. Discover a hidden passage. Yeah, I'll discover a hidden passage with your mom. Visible spiders. Bat to invisible spiders. And a flare gun. Well, if we were gonna find something that may be lost. Don't worry, the key's metal, it'll be fine. Ooh, file. The file's not metal. I'm not so sure that won't be fine. Query. What the hell is wrong with the PC? Also, I forgot to read the other Omega file. Damn it. Well, that wasn't hung very well, now was it? Ooh, battery. Small low level. Okay, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that toilet should not be surviving right now. And no, it should not. Button? Button. Key. Which thankfully was out of the blast radius. Here we go. Oh. Vaults. Money. Hello. Code breaker. Yeah, I think I know where to get the code from. Yellow 4. Can I just take you with me? Yeah, I can. Green 1. Blue 7. Red 6. That? I think that's it. There we go. Hello. Okay. Considering it looks like I'm about to step into a freaking Resident Evil laboratory, I'm just gonna say it right here, right now. Jumping me is a good way to take a rocket to the tits. And no, that's not euphemism, that's just straight up what's gonna happen. No talking around the freaking water cooler. Ooh, battery. Hello. Hello. Creepy. Like it. Where the hell is everyone? Arm contingency Omega. Insert keys. Doesn't seem to be euphemism. They just straight up want me to insert keys. I don't like arming things, cause that I don't like arming things typically because that doesn't end very well for me when it comes to survival. You know? Last time this happened, Raccoon City got nuked. Also got the break room. Using a freaking RPG like an assault rifle. Get the flamethrower. Oh yeah, there is a flamethrower. Right, and there's one of the keys. And a bunch of batteries. Holy crap. And a bunch of ammunition. Damn, that's the mother load. Where the hell am I gonna get those keys from, though? Maybe in here? Oh. Looks like someone put up a fight. But, just ask... What the hell was the name of the ship from Kill with Fire 2? Considering the sheer amount of that game I've played, I feel like I should remember what the freaking name of the ship was, but just ask Darwin. It doesn't matter how much of an effort you put up. The freaking spiders will always win out in the end, because they just do. They win out for the same reason I typically win out, which is... I have complete disregard for the safety and security of everything else around me, including myself. Hang on. I didn't clear this room and I need a few kills, so... Obvious solution, you know? Crate's unlocked. I need to stop burning things. ammo, and key. And I unlocked research. Boom. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not inserting the keys just yet. I want to do a whole thing with it. I wouldn't suggest it, bud. Not above losing out on a single battery in this freaking level if it means I get to obliterate you. Ooh, he has a crayon on his back. Loot, come here. Come here, little bastard. Ooh, key. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna put this over here. I need to kill at least one more invisible spider. I don't know where the hell. Actually, what the hell am I talking about? I can just make an invisible spider. So, for the replay of Kill with Fire, it comes down to 3 episodes, several different locations, 3 episodes, 3 keys, 3, and it is armed. Arachno Gauntlet. Execute Contingency Omega. Oh. 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 Now, you must be wondering to yourself, what the hell could Contingency Omega be? Well, remember when I referenced Raccoon City? Yeah, there's a reason for that. And that's not a terrifying sound at all. Eat rocket, you overgrown spider! You eight-legged freak! I'll wage war on you in the future, the past, the present, every single place and freaking time that you bastards appear! Got it! Okay, let's end this. Let's do this in one big party-style move. Okay, I need to go before I run out of time. Here we go! Ah, I gotta love it. I may have actually spent too long on that. I should have set up before setting off the challenge. Damn it! Hang on. Hang on. Just re-enable the frickin' challenge. Aw, damn it. Well, are we surprised I managed to botch it at the very end? Some professional I am. And now that appears to be the end. Except... but... it's not quite done. 3 months later. We seem to have gathered ourselves together. Man, I mean, literally gathered ourselves together, considering the fact that we set off a damn nuke that we were standing right next to. Hello. Ooh, battery. Who are you? Open your partner's old office. Oh, and I have enough of the Arachno Gauntlets completed to do that. Oh. It's based off the Arachno gauntlets. Thank you. Goose mode. Right, goose mode. Ah, there you are. Yep. And there you are. Okay. Funnily enough, I'm pretty sure I actually still have the original, freaking pictures I took when I was doing this originally. There you are, buddy boy. Okay, got that noted down. Now I have the flashlight I need to complete the, down the spider hole level, which is nice. I don't need it for this. I don't need it for the rest of this level because it's, purely a, what do I want to try and say? It's purely for that one level. Missing, caution, lost. Yeah. In the early days of the Spider Wars, a lot of people died and disappeared. Kill with Fire, Pest Control Incorporated. Yeah. I really hope that wasn't a client's house that we destroyed, because if it was, well, that's gonna cost us. But in downstairs office. Oh no. I may genuinely have to go back and do the— I mean, I have to go back anyways, but I may have to go back and do that Arachno gauntlet over. Treasure trove. Take that, whatever that is. Cargo pants. Ooh, more weapons and ammo. Arachno scope. How much you want to bet that's for another useless weapon? A flaming saw blade launcher is not a useless weapon. Ooh. I'm gonna save you guys for later. I'll be back. Whoa. So I'm guessing this is what remains of the town, or at least a town, where we set up our defenses and have, I guess, just been held up for however long since the rest of the world fell to the spider threat. What are you? The Last Dance. Interesting. Complete one more Arachno gauntlet to unlock. Face some music. Interesting. Ooh, take that. I do gotta go back to finish that Arachno gauntlet. I also need to complete down the spider hole. So... And since I'm already here, there we go. Back into down the spider hole. Now we can fully reassemble the device, which requires me to not burn down the majority of the level before I've even stepped 10 feet in here. Okay. Those in hand. I gotta actually find the last one. Actually, you know what? I don't need to find the last one. I can just assemble the device. Of course, I missed to find one by the door. Okay. Machine put together. Let's go ahead and try to solve the puzzle. Over the last one I haven't found yet, but I have a feeling I should be able to just guess it. There we go. Got it. And the ultimate spider killing weapon, and the last Omega file. Ultimate spider killing weapon. A shoe. And kill spiders with the shoe. Kill 100 spiders with the shoe, which may seem kind of inane to do at this point in time, but trust me, it's not as hard as it sounds. There it is. There it is. The more kills you get, the more powerful the shoe gets. I actually completed the challenge. I didn't expect that. And there we go. When you get the shoe to its maximum kill power, it quite literally sets off a mini nuclear explosion, which is legit kind of awesome. Hey, it's one hell of a way to mow the grass. Much better than the mower. Now, jumping back to 3 months later, we had the last dance, but we also have one more mission around here, which comes after last dance, I guess, because I can't find any other missions around here, and I've done everything else. There's also a few weapons. I'm not sure. There's 3 weapons here that I don't have, but I've done everything else except for the Halloween and Christmas stuff, so there's a possibility it's that stuff. I don't know, I can't remember. But face the consequences. There we go. Okay, where's my nuclear shoe? And work my ass off getting this thing just to not get to use it. Oh yeah, we're killing cockroaches now, aren't we? Because, you know, we wiped all the spiders out. We did our job. Nice. Got 54 kills with that one. Good. And that's not good. At least now we know what the hell that ship was. Hi. Someone order an exterminator? Are you my pickup? Are you my ride to my next job? Because I kinda got fired from the last one. No time to explain. Thanks for the reference, and screw you. Let's move on. So, that is the true end to Kill with Fire. The exterminator will return and Kill with Fire 2. A game which is already released, a game which I have already completed. Because, honestly, I do kind of love this franchise. Mainly, I owe a lot of this channel's success to the Kill with Fire franchise, because the original series on this did really well, and the Kill It with Fire 2 series did massively well, and has continued to do well. Even the Cybercore update, when I posted that like months after it came out, it still did really freaking well. I'm not 100% sure why, but yeah, it did. Yeah, that is actually a few mega files. I can just read them now. To anyone from Lombardy, June 20th, 4:50 p.m. So this was like 2 days before, I believe. New management. We lost West and Stone. Well, what's left of them at least. Langston and Cooper are both missing, and Gibbs just skipped town. I guess that puts me in charge. No word yet from our benefactors, so Thompson, Kim, and I headed into Site B to follow emergency protocol. If you're reading this, run. Yeah, inquiry. Kill with Fire, Pest Control Incorporated. From Gibbs, January 21st, 1:02 a.m. Hello, I recently been seeing some spiders in and around the house. Some of them quite large. I read some reviews online and you seem more than qualified. Whatever your rate is, I'll pay. Just please come take care of them as quickly as possible. Address and billing info is attached. The key is under the mat. Thanks in advance. Yeah, about that. Right now though, I'm going to end this replay of Kill It With Fire off here. Interesting, fun, chaotic little game that works so well with what I'm slowly starting to realize is the very squirrel-brained commentary and gameplay style I have. Games like Kill With Fire just scratch that itch so damn well. Same with things like Slime Rancher and The Outer Worlds. And The Outer Worlds 2. Hint hint. But yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you are interested in watching some more Kill with Fire, then check the playlist down below where you can find my original Kill with Fire playlist, the rest of this playthrough's playlist, and my Kill with Fire 2 playthrough if you're interested in that. Maybe a Kill with Fire 2 replay? I don't think that series needs a replay. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe if you want to tell me that you think it needs a replay, go ahead and check out the Discord below, where you can interact with me, interact with the rest of the community, give suggestions for games you might want to play or see be replayed. Yeah, past that, think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Other than that, be good, be well, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye!